God is among us. After completing the trials of the Karinga Tribe and catching the crafty Krillin, Goku and his friends finally reach heaven. At the lookout, they meet Kami and Popo for the first time. After receiving their wishes and witnessing a rather quick battle between Kami and Goku, the group leaves, but not before Goku vows to get stronger for a rematch. The friends go their separate ways as Goku heads back to Roshi's island. What does fate have in store for our hero? Find out now. A hero returns! What if Martians were in Dragon Ball? Part 4. Goku flies back to Kame House on his trusty Nimbus cloud, interrupting Roshi, who was busy in the bathroom. Roshi barks at the boy, demanding to know why he's back so soon, as Goku happily declares that he just saw God. Roshi blinks, then he blinks twice. That shouldn't be possible. It took him nearly 3 years to climb that infernal tower. Goku says that, yeah, it was pretty long, and it did take him 2 whole days to climb it. Roshi is flabbergasted. He can't believe Goku went up the tower that quickly. Goku describes his entire adventure to Roshi, his meeting with the Ox King, putting out the fire at Mount Frypan, his first battle with Yamcha, clearing out Muscle Tower, completing the 3 trials of the Karinga Tribe, catching Krillin, and of course, his battle against Kami. Well, it was less of a battle and more of a trouncing. Goku laments that he didn't stand a chance. God sure was strong. Goku then asks Roshi what he wished for when he first went up the tower, as Roshi smiles weirdly, blood dripping down his nose.
The less you know, Goku, the better.
Goku doesn't ask any more questions because he was already busy rummaging through Roshi's fridge for food. Roshi sighs. There goes another month of groceries down the drain. As Goku happily eats away, Roshi asks his pupil if he has any goals for the time being. Goku swallows his meal as he triumphantly declares that he wants to train and get stronger so he can beat God. Roshi nods. That's a very admirable goal. How does he plan to do it exactly? Goku thinks for a moment before happily stating that he has no idea. Roshi suggests that he should leave the island once more and seek a new teacher. After all, Goku learned all of Roshi's teachings a long time ago. Goku wonders aloud if there's any other good masters out there in the world, as Roshi states that he does know of one, the invincible master, Mutaito, Roshi's very own master. Goku gets excited. This guy was his master's master? He must be really strong! Roshi tells Goku that he should seek out his former master for further training. Goku nods, and after getting some directions, Goku sets off on his flying Nimbus once more. Shortly after, Goku arrived on Papaya Island, where he found a massive, pristine dojo. Once there, the young boy was face to face with Master Mutaito for the very first time. Initially, Mutaito would not allow Goku to train under him unless he defeated every other martial artist within his dojo. However, it only took Goku a few minutes to completely manhandle the hundreds of students within its sacred halls. Flabbergasted, Mutaito finally realized just who this kid was. He was the student Roshi had told him about. Regaining his composure, Mutaito warned Goku that this training would be intense and fit for only the most battle-hardened warriors. Goku jumps with joy. He's so excited! From that point on, Goku became a student of the Mutaito Training Academy. Mutaito drilled Goku ruthlessly like a drill sergeant, ordering him to do outlandish tasks such as hunting dinosaurs with his bare hands or standing underneath massive, roaring waterfalls for days on end. However, Mutaito is completely shocked at what he sees. Goku killed a massive Tyrannosaurus Rex with a single punch to the head. And stayed under a waterfall for over a week. Mutaito calls Roshi on the phone, exasperated, as he asks his former pupil what kind of monster did he send him. Roshi simply laughs, letting him know that he wasn't kidding. Goku is a special boy. With that in mind, Mutaito rethinks his training regimen, focusing on spiritual training and honing Goku's spirit energy rather than just pure physical training. Meanwhile, Yamcha ends up seeking out Master Roshi to be a better martial artist. However, at the same time, a young monk boy arrives on the island to seek out training as well. Thanks to Goku's influence, Roshi is more willing to take on more students. However, Roshi hasn't changed too much. He still asks both prospective martial artists to bring back a pretty girl. Yamcha snickers, calling on the phone and asking Bulma to come over. When she does, Yamcha shows her off to Roshi, but he rejects her immediately.
No way! I've already seen this one before. Besides, I want someone older.
Bulma slaps Roshi and Yamcha, but Yamcha still begs her for her help. With a big sigh, Bulma tells Yamcha and the young boy known as Krillin to get on her plane. The three search around the area for a pretty girl until they discover someone getting harassed by cops. A pretty girl with blue hair. Yamcha and Krillin waste no time in saving her, thinking these were thugs pretending to be cops. Bulma asks her where all these bags of money came from, but the stranger known as Launch simply says she doesn't know. Bulma has her suspicions, but she quickly forgets about it when she smacks Yamcha for oogling Launch. When they return to the island, Roshi is very pleased as he takes on the boys to be his new pupils. Before they enter the shack to begin their training, Krillin quietly dumps his nude magazines into the ocean.
I didn't realize Master Roshi was so cultured. I shouldn't expect anything less from such a wise master. No! Come back! After I thought everything was going my way.
There is always TV, Master.
They show that on TV?
For the next few months, Roshi and Mutaito continue training their students, while Krillin and Yamcha were busy delivering milk and swimming away from sharks. Goku was focused on meditation and learning how to wield his spiritual energy. Mutaito was pleased to see how quick Goku was in picking up his teachings. He was already able to sense ki, and soon enough, he might be able to amplify his Kamehameha. One day, Roshi and his students visited the Mutaito Training Academy. Goku was excited to see his old master and Yamcha once again. Krillin wasn't sure what to make of Goku. He didn't seem that tough, but he was Master Roshi's former student. It only makes sense to treat him with respect. Both masters informed their students that, in only a few months, the 21st World Tournament would arrive. This was a martial arts tournament to determine who was the strongest fighter in the world. The boys were pumped up, thrilled at the idea of facing strong opponents. As Goku, Krillin, and Yamcha sparred, Roshi and Mutaito talked to each other as they caught up. Mutaito told Roshi that Goku's progress was astounding. He had never encountered someone who had such battle tendency and physical skill to match. Mutaito bluntly admits that he doubts he could beat Goku as he is right now. Roshi gulped. He was really hoping he wouldn't say that. Roshi doubts he could beat Goku either. Roshi and Mutaito both wonder aloud if anyone could possibly defeat Goku.
I think Goku might be the world's strongest. Oh, come on. We both know someone who has power unmatched by man. Oh, so are we gonna ask God to fight him like those children's RPG games I've been hearing about? You got any better ideas? What about the Crane School? I heard they have a student who's pretty strong. I'd rather face God before I ask Shen for any favors.
With renewed determination, Roshi decides to act out his plan. After returning home, Roshi orders his students to continue their regular training, but with heavy turtle shells on their back, while he leaves to go run an errand. He asks Launch to keep the place safe while he's gone. He believes he'll be gone for only a few days. His students ask where he's going, and he replies that he is going on the hunt for a new, limited edition Beach Girls magazine. This was a lie. In reality, Roshi heads to the land of Korin. When he arrives, the Karinga tribe recognizes him as that one man who was able to climb their tower so long ago. Piccolo allows Roshi to climb the tower, but on the condition that he stays away from his wife. It took her over a year to recover from reading his mind. Roshi climbs the tower once again, and after catching up with Korin, he climbs up the power pole in order to reach the lookout. Once he's on the lookout, Roshi seeks an audience with God. Kami appears before him and congratulates him on following up on the journey he started so many years ago. Kami states that he'll grant him one request as he raises his eyebrows. I'll have you know I won't do any requests like the last one you asked me to do.
Huh? Wait, no, I would never!
Should I push him off the lookout like I did last time? No, he almost died from that. Let's hear him out. Roshi pleads to Kami, begging him to fight his students. Kami asks why he'd want this, and Roshi explains that they need to learn that there are more powerful people out there in the world. They must seek to train and better themselves. He believes that, although Yamcha and Krillin would probably lose in the upcoming tournament, he sincerely doubts any martial artist will be able to defeat Goku. Kami smiles as he says that he'll honor Roshi's request by joining the Tenkaichi Budokai. Reassured, Roshi leaves, but not before Kami asks if he'll return one day. Roshi smiles and says he will. He'll train here in order to surpass Goku, but not before he finishes training his other students first. With one last goodbye, Roshi calls over baby Gamera as he begins his long journey home. Several more months passed as the day of the World Martial Arts Tournament had arrived. Goku wakes up a little late and he gets really upset when Mutaito tells him that the tournament registration will close in a few minutes. Mutaito asks Goku if he's prepared to take the most grueling, taxing journey of his life. Goku nods with fierce determination in his eyes. With that, Mutaito smiles as he walks with Goku out of the dojo, down the street, and turning a corner before they arrive at the tournament grounds. As it turns out, Mutaito's dojo and the World Tournament Arena were on the same island. Goku registers for the tournament as he meets up with Yamcha, Roshi, Krillin, War, Ader, Bulma, and Launch. However, there was another mysterious man he didn't recognize. The stranger introduces himself as Hiro, an old friend of Roshi's. Krillin and Yamcha tell Goku that they think Hiro might be really tough. However, Goku looks at Hiro blankly for a while. He swears that he smells a little familiar, but a sweating Hiro reassures him that they've never met before. In reality, Hiro was none other than Kami. Using his shape-shifting abilities, he had disguised himself as his former human alias of Detective John he once used many years ago. Hiro and the rest wish the boys luck as they enter the tournament grounds. However, Roshi pulls Goku aside, handing him a brand new Turtle School gi. Goku is delighted to receive the gift, hugging Roshi as he starts to take off his old Training Academy gi, changing clothes in the middle of the crowd. And with that, Goku waves goodbye as he, Yamcha, and Krillin go through their preliminary matches. As expected, the Turtle School students breeze through their initial matches. No one was surprised that the three would make it to the top 8 spots of the tournament. The lineup of fighters consists of Goku, Krillin, Yamcha, Nam, Girin, Bacterian, Ronfan, and Hiro. for the first match between Girin and Goku. The Lizard Man thinks this will be an easy win. However, this match is even more one-sided than it was in the original story. When Girin unleashes his pink gum technique, Goku is able to easily dodge it. The monkey boy uses his tail to pick up the massive Girin and knock him off the ring. Krillin still defeats Bacterian, and Nam still defeats Ronfan. No big changes there. It's now time for Yamcha versus Hero. Yamcha doesn't know who this man is, but he understands that he's a foe he shouldn't take lightly. After all, he's an old friend of his master. Hero, just like Kami did in the original story, pretends to be a coward and meekly attempts to dodge and punch Yamcha. However, he's able to clumsily dodge all of Yamcha's hits and counterattack in a goofy fashion. Realizing that Hero is indeed a powerful opponent, he unleashes all of his attacks and techniques. Even with all of his additional training, utilizing his improved Wolf Fang Fist along with his brand new Gale Claws attack, it doesn't work on Hero. In a final desperation move, Yamcha attempts to use the Kamehameha technique, but he's unable to control it. Hero realizes that Yamcha won't be able to handle the technique, and before he's able to unleash it, Hero quickly appears behind Yamcha and karate chops his neck. Yamcha is immediately knocked out cold as Hero wins the match. Krillin is nervous to be facing such a powerful martial artist, while Goku is excited to fight him, although he does wonder again why this guy seems familiar. Goku fights Nam and defeats him with relative ease. Soon enough, Krillin faces off against Hero. Krillin tries his best to stand up to Kami. At the beginning of the match, Krillin is very scared and nervous, but Goku shouts at him to not give up, which gives Krillin the confidence he needs. He briefly exchanges blows with Hero, as Hero thinks to himself that Roshi has trained some truly talented kids. Krillin is able to land a single punch on Hero, who didn't expect it, as Krillin asks Hero to take this fight seriously. Hero obliges by using more of his strength and speed. Krillin is starting to get overwhelmed when he attempts to launch a counterattack. Using an after image, he seemingly kicks Hero out of bounds. However, when Krillin peeks over at the grass, he doesn't see Hero. In reality, he had turned both invisible and intangible. Hero flies back onto stage with a smile on his face. Hero yells, "Behind you!" as he simply pushes Krillin off the ring, earning him the win. Everyone in the audience is flabbergasted. Even Roshi is unable to tell what happened. However, Goku was able to catch a glimpse of Hero seemingly disappearing and reappearing behind Krillin in an instant. It's time for the finals. Goku versus Hero. The battle is long and intense. Goku utilizes all the techniques, strength, and agility he's developed over the past few years in this battle. Goku reveals that he knows not only the Kamehameha, but he knows some other powerful techniques such as the Sleepy Boy technique and the Electric Shock surprise. However, Hero is able to not only dodge most of his attacks, but he's able to tank any attacks he chooses to let Goku land. Goku wonders how the Sleepy Boy didn't work despite Hero looking at him. In reality, this is because Hero was looking at Goku in infrared vision, thereby making sure he doesn't look directly at Goku's hands. At one point, Goku states that he's going to go all out as he takes off his gi. Goku grits his teeth as he bulks up immensely, shocking everyone watching. With this form, Goku is able to deal much more damage to Hero. Additionally, Goku is still able to move fast as he did earlier, which impresses Roshi immensely. Roshi thinks to himself that he truly raised an exceptional martial artist, one that was able to surpass him in every way. While in his full power mode, Goku is able to access every ounce of strength stored in his body. Additionally, this form allows Goku to use his techniques to their full potential. This form is truly Goku going all out. Despite this, Hero is still able to keep up. While Hero is initially taken aback by the form, he's able to quickly adjust to Goku's power, which frustrates the young Saiyan. Goku attempts to lock Hero down in a bear hug, but Hero is able to use his intangibility to get out of Goku's grip. However, Goku was expecting this and manages to land a clean hit on Hero when he becomes tangible, which surprises him. It is now the final act of the battle. Goku yells out that he's putting everything he's got into this next attack. The muscular boy spreads his legs, swirling his hands as he prepares his stance. Goku charges a max power original Kamehameha. Roshi, Mutaito, and even Hero are shocked once again. Roshi begins to tear up. Goku was mimicking the stance of his master. All these years, Goku was paying close attention to him. This was his way of honoring his master and the Turtle School. Hero thinks to himself that Goku has continued to blow away every expectation he had of him. In all his years being on this planet, he's never faced an Earthling with this kind of power before. Goku warns Hero that, if he doesn't give up, he'll be hit with his blast. Hero confidently states that he'll take the attack head on. Goku fires the Kamehameha as Hero takes off his glasses. His pupils turn bright red as enormous red beams burst out of his eyes. This isn't regular heat vision. This is heat vision amplified with ki. The blue and red beams clash in a brilliant display. The two fighters push their beams back and forth as the arena around them begins to shake. Eventually, the beams explode as smoke fills the arena. As the smoke dissipates, Hero is still standing with only small sweat beads falling from his face. In contrast, Goku is on his knees in his base form. Goku is panting and shaking from exhaustion. Hero tells Goku that he's an incredibly talented martial artist who has shattered the walls of normal martial arts. He tells Goku that this was the best fight he's had in a long time. He asks Goku to please forfeit so that he can get some medical attention. Just as Goku is about to give up, he stops. He had looked up at the night sky and noticed the full moon. Hero realizes, to his horror, what's about to happen as Goku transforms into an Ozaru. Everyone in the audience, minus Goku's friends, Roshi and Mutaito, leave in a panic as Hero sees what he has to do. He jumps up, almost appearing to be flying, as Hero, without holding back, lands a single punch to the Ozaru's gut. The Ozaru is completely immobilized as he falls backwards. The monster is knocked out cold. Hero gets back on the ring as he asks the referee if this counts as a ring out. The referee agrees, as he declares Goku to be out of bounds, winning Hero the match. Bulma and the gang gather around the unconscious giant monkey, pondering on what exactly happened to Goku. Hero comes forward and reveals to the gang that Goku is not from this world. Hero explains that he's Kami, which doesn't really surprise anyone, and that Goku is an alien from another world with the ability to turn into a giant monkey upon seeing the full moon. This does surprise everyone. Hero pulls out Goku's tail to ensure that he won't turn into this monster again for a while. In a single moment, Goku reverts back to his normal self. Additionally, Hero gives the prize money to Roshi, stating that he deserves this for raising such fantastic students. He only has one request.
Please don't tell Goku about my true identity. He needs to understand that there are more than gods out there stronger than him. I hope he continues training hard. Maybe one day, he might be able to surpass me.
Hero bids everyone farewell as he flies off into the sky, shocking everyone watching. The audience cries out in jubilation. The ghost of the legendary detective John Jones had saved the day. That same night, Goku and friends celebrate as they eat at a restaurant. Unfortunately, Goku ate too much, and Roshi had to pay the enormous bill with his tournament reward. Goku and everyone else is amazed at the abilities that Hero could do, as Goku asks Roshi if he knows about Hero. Roshi, flustered and trying to avoid the question, nervously tells Goku that he should ask his sister, fortune teller Baba, instead. Roshi reveals that she's a witch who has much knowledge about the world, so Goku, excited once again, tells everyone that he wants to see her as soon as possible. Roshi sighs a breath of relief as everyone laughs, their laughter ringing out into the night sky.
Hello everyone, thanks for watching this. Hello everyone, thanks for watching this. Hello everyone, thanks for watching. This has been What If Martians Were in Dragon Ball Part 4. I am the MonkeyBot 1000. I was tasked to read this outro as my inventor is currently recovering from strep throat. As annoying as this may be, I am programmed to follow through with my directives. With the World Tournament coming to a close, Goku and his friends have their sights set on another adventure. I'm sure it'll go swimmingly and nothing awful will happen. Thanks once again to What If Universe for editing this video. His work is fantastic as always. Expect to see more Martian goodness real soon. My sensors indicate he is somewhere within this environment. A formal investigation into the jungle pending approval. Outro ended. Promo protocol engage. If you like this sort of Dragon Ball content, please consider liking the video. Why not subscribe, and click the bell icon to stay notified on any future videos. Until then, my name is the MonkeyBot 1000. I hope to see you all next time. We're working on Ultra Instinct Goku early, I promise.